something about your movie, why I made a curator's pick of the Hollywood Fringe Festival. Community, heart,
You all, it is time to get gutter, it's time to get dirty, it's time to get down to the truth. So let me explain something to y'all a little bit about my brother, another part of the Grio Nation. He goes by the name of AP, as in audio pipes, as in he don't play no games when it comes to bringing that truth. He don't care what you look like when he's bringing you that truth. With that being said, are y'all ready for some truth? Yeah. Then make some noise and welcome my brother, AP, to the stage.
If you're black in this crowd, make some noise right now. If you are tired of the oppression that we face as black folk right now, make some noise. It is a privilege, but it is also a problematic thing that I have to deal with. When we deal with Dr. Martin Luther King, his legacy has been minimalized to a drink. And what I mean by that, that the sensationalization of that dream was actually his worst nightmare, ladies and gentlemen. In the words of a man that he referred to as Jimmy Baldwin, or James Baldwin, he said, "What good is it to integrate your people into a burning house?" Oh, now y'all don't want to say nothing. See, what you fail to realize, what Martin started to do, he started to sound more like Malcolm at the end of his life than he did at the beginning of his life, because Martin started to realize, or according to Louis Farrakhan, he woke up and saw that all the promises that were being made were just empty promises. When they looked at Malcolm X and they shot him in the Audubon Ballroom, that was the day that they killed Black Hope. And when they took Martin Luther King Jr. and shot him in Tennessee, that was the day that they killed the dream. And ever since then, we've been living a nightmare. The reason why we are here is to commemorate his death. We are not celebrating life, it's the truth. We are here because they killed you. And if you were here right now, Martin, I would tell you a few things that would be a bit disturbing to you, because you fought for humanity. But you should see what integration did to the souls of your people. You should see the self-destructive behavior that we have come to know since they have a plan of social engineering for us. 375,000 black men in jail. 740 black children aborted every year. See, it was a lady by the name of Margaret Sanger who started a program that was called eugenics. And eugenics was designed to destroy you. So I will accept the help of anybody. But for us to get out this hole, we gonna have to do it our dang selves. My job isn't to come here and tell you pretty words to try to make you feel good. I'm not a preacher. I'm not going to give you no emotional response to our misery. See, they stereotype me all the time. They say, "Oh, he an angry black man." And I look them right in their face and I tell them, if you're a black man and you in America and you ain't angry, then my brother, it is something wrong with you, because we have every right to be angry. 244 years of slavery, 200 years of segregation, and we still begging them to let us in. But if you think about it, we built this beer on our back. The economy was sustained by slavery, which was sustained by cotton, the only cash crop that America has ever known. See, we have a dollar bill, but everywhere else is backed by gold. And the reason why they torture and kill everybody else is because they know without force they have nothing. But what we want to do, we want to overcome non-violently. I'm sorry, my brothers and sisters, I live in a violent society. So every aspect of what I go through is a violent interaction. So if I'm met with violence, I will intellectually meet you with violence if need be. I will no longer be a victim. They say we need to do something. I saw the Black Panthers patrolling our neighborhoods. See, we got a lot of people who talk about the historic West Side, but they ain't here to see the little boy get murdered last night right next to Doolittle. The police don't come because the police don't care. Why? Because they are a part of the problem. See, Malcolm Martin, we'll talk to you again, but now police brutality ain't changed. The terms of engagement haven't changed. Instead of a dog, they just put a bullet right in your head. But what y'all want to do? You want to bow down and you want to pray. I say that to say this. It's not about your religion. It's not about your political affiliation. It's not about your sorrow or your frat. It's not about anything other than the black skin that you were born with, because that is the very terms on which they judge you and criticize. And until we understand that we went from the miseducation of a Negro into the indoctrination of a nigger, we will never get it.
Come on! Yeah.